To start off, I have a question. How many of you here play video games? It could be a console, an online game, or a mobile device. Anything. Just raise your hand. Well, that looks like about 75% of the room. Okay. Well, since I'm in record right now, I'm going to do something I've always wanted to do. I love video games. Because seriously, who doesn't love them? The satisfaction of building your first house in Minecraft, the thrill of utterly destroying your opponent in a round of Ultimate, the joy of being a new high score in Candy Crush. It's just priceless. But there are a lot of people who have never played video games. In fact, there are some people who have played video games and don't even like it. And you know how people go. If they don't like something, then they criticize it. If a movie isn't intriguing, then it must be bad. If a song isn't your taste, then it's garbage. So today, I'm going to put subjective opinions at the door and delve into this simple topic. Are video games bad? This long last question deserves an answer. Everybody should understand the benefits and, yes, the negative effects of gaming. So let's do this. Right here, right now. Positive versus negative. Fight. Round 1, intelligence. In all honesty, I was really scared to research this topic. I mean, with all the talk that gaming is bad for you, you would believe that this is a loss for gaming, right? Well, surprisingly not. According to a British newspaper, The Guardian, children who regularly play video games tend to do better in math, science, and language tests compared to their peers. In addition, according to the Daily Telegraph, researchers have discovered that playing video games tend to increase the prefrontal cortex, cerebellum, and hippocampus. So what's the catch? Well, the same study found that children who had free access to their consoles tend to not do their homework, and as a result did worse on their test. Also, researchers have discovered that playing violent video games tend to decrease your prefrontal cortex, cerebellum, and hippocampus. So I guess it's a tie. Never mind, next round will be better. Round 2, personality. According to a Time article written by Berenson, gaming can help you cope with depression. This is because the most active parts of your brain when playing video games is the reward pathway system and the hippocampus, which just so happens to be the two most inactive parts of your brain when suffering from depression. Also, according to a research study conducted by Alison Whale, playing massively multiplayer online role-playing games, or MMORPG for short, tend to increase your prosocial behavior, which is the instinctual behavior to help one another. On the flip side, playing violent video games tend to decrease your prosocial behavior. Wow, violent games aren't really doing so well right now. But I think we can all agree that video games won this one. So positive 1, negative 0. And on to the last category, health. A prevailing argument against gaming is that it's unhealthy and addictive. I'm sure we've all seen the caricature and cartoons of the obese gamer with eyes glued to the TV screen and a donut hanging outside their mouth. So this is an utter defeat for gaming, right? Well, surprisingly not. Along with increasing your prosocial behavior, hippocampus, and cerebellum, gaming do the unthinkable. They improve eyesight. Yeah, seriously. According to a research study conducted by McMaster University, games have been proven to drastically improve the eyesight of the visually impaired. Sarah Winters, who shared her story on the YouTube channel Extra Credits, is living proof. At the age of 1, she was diagnosed with ocular albinism, a genetic disorder where the pigmentation of your iris and retina is drastically decreased. At the age of 10, she received what may be one of the weirdest prescriptions of all time, a new pair of glasses and 2 video games, Pokemon Red for computer text training, and Super Battlezone Breakout for hand-eye coordination. It seems counterintuitive, right? But it worked. In just 2 years, her eyesight doubled from 1/10 of normal human vision to 1/5 of normal human vision. And this miracle isn't unique to Sarah either. Games are now being used to help improve the eyesight, hand-eye coordination, functional processing, and other visual ailments of the visually impaired. And fun fact, there have been no proven negative effects of gaming concerning health. So by a landslide, I think we could agree that games won this one. Positive side 2, negative 0. And that's it. Gaming won. So what now? Do we hold hands around our PlayStation and sing Kumbaya? Well, not exactly. I'm not sure if you noticed this yet, but with everything I've said, there's been a requirement. For games to improve your academic results, you need to balance the type of games you play and the amount of time you play it. For games to improve your mental and physical well-being, you need to do the same. See, that's the thing. Although games has drastically evolved throughout the years, their primary function never changed. They're just a form of entertainment. And with all forms of entertainment, you need one thing to ensure that it's beneficial: balance. So what's the answer? Are games good or bad? The answer is surprisingly simple and cliche. Games are great. They help improve your cognitive function, improve your academic results, and can even improve eyesight. But there's a catch. As with everything, you need to balance what you do with it. See, games are a tool, and with all tools, if you don't use it properly, it is not effective. So explore different types of games, not just action games. Diversify your time by alternating between gaming, studying, and socializing. And no matter how realistic games become, do not forget that they are just that, games. So the next time you play, what's now? Fortnite, Call of Duty, or Super Smash Bros. Brawl Ultimate, ask yourself this: are video games taking over your life? Are you spending just as much time gaming as you're socializing and studying? And if your answer is no, just remember, balance is key. Thank you.